Hi friends, we meet again after a gap of few weeks. Agriculture is the spine of India. It's a major contributor to India's GDP and remains the largest employer of rural India. It was a global headline when visuals of opposition MPs creating ruckus in Indian Parliament over the farm bills was telecasted. Globally, it raised a lot of eyebrows. The moot point of farmers' welfare surfaced again. In today's video, we are going to have a look at the Farm Bills 2020 and how it will affect India. Let's have a look. Let's look at the outline of this video. We are going to have a look at the overview, then the purpose behind bills, benefits, concerns, and a summary. The topics have been arranged in an easy to understand manner. Let's look at the overview. The central government cleared three farm-related bills in the lower and upper house of the Indian Parliament amidst furor and outcry by opposition. The three bills are Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Bill, Farmers Agreement of Price Assurance Bill, and Farm Services Bill. Let us look at the purpose behind these bills. These three bills will remodel how small and medium sized farmers conduct their day to day business. Till now, farmers were obstructed by local mandis or APMCs to sell their products. These mandis or APMC stands for Agriculture Produce Market Committee. These committees apply some fees to the farmers while selling their products. These new bills will give farmers the right to bypass local mandis and directly deal with the private companies if they choose to. They can also continue business with mandi. They have two options in front of them. This freedom was the purpose behind introducing these bills. What are the benefits of these bills? First, farmers will become free from local mandis and can negotiate anywhere they like and to any company or dealer. The next benefit is that farmer will always have the option to choose between mandi or a company according to his interests. Next, farmer will not pay any fees to mandi and chains of middlemen who are involved in trading. Big companies will directly bring their innovation, capital, and global market within the reach of small farmers. One important benefit is that competition will give rise to quality and innovation of business. What are the concerns regarding these bills? The first concern is that the mandis, middlemen, and local players will cease to exist. The state will be unable to keep its monopoly and earn revenue from mandis. The next concern is that big companies may exploit the farmers by providing price less than MSP, by pressurizing or hoarding. One of the important concern is that the big companies may fool small farmers in business deals. So this is it. Let us look at the summary. The government has started awareness campaigns in many states and farmers are taking benefit of it. Change is inevitable if India wants to become an open economy and promote ease of doing business. Having said that, some legal framework to protect rights of the farmers is also necessary. Let's hope that India becomes stronger due to these bills. See you soon. Jai Hind.